I didn't, honestly, I knew I wasn't good enough to be what I wanted at the level that I wanted. And I didn't have the technique to be, like, basically what I'm trying to say is I wish I was better, but I wasn't. So it was a passion. It's something that I feel like I'm going to keep with me for the rest of my life.
Hailey Bieber apologizes for her past tweets. The old tweets of Hailey Bieber show very grim speech habits. The point about social media is that many people think they're shielded by the veil of the internet, which is a major statement considering that the world has provided society with a lot of very bad stuff, like addictive drugs, poisonous culture leaders, and so on. The thing about social media is that many people believe they are protected by the veil of the internet, which is a big statement given that the world has provided mankind with a lot of very bad things, like addictive drugs, poisonous culture leaders, and so on.
You know, I didn't want to deal with it.
Even if it isn't how it works, recent posts have landed multiple people in trouble, including average people and celebrities, and it appears that Hailey Bieber has been exposed for her tweets. We'll break it down for you so that you can enjoy the video and subscribe to our website. Before we get through what she said on Twitter, we need to go back a few days, not years, to what she said about it and why she left. She announced in early April that she had left Twitter because the thought of opening it made her ill.
I felt like towards the end of it, I was like,
I'm so nervous about even opening the app that I feel like I'm going to puke. The model explained her decision to quit in a new video on her YouTube channel with Dr. Jessica Clemens. Anytime she signed in, the 24-year-old who has been married to Justin Bieber since 2018 experienced a very toxic climate, she said.
For me, the way what I understand is people wanting to capture.
I think when you're in a situation where you've got so many people hounding you with the same thing over and over and over again, it starts to mess with your mind, and you start to question everything like, is there something that I'm not seeing that they see? She added.
When I feel like it feels invasive and disrespectful.
Baldwin revealed that she now only checks her Instagram feed on weekends, and that she has updated her settings to allow only her friends and family to comment on her updates. When I look at my comments now, when I put up a photo or a video or anything, I know it's only going to be people that I know. I'm only going to be positive and only going to be encouraging and uplifting. She clarified that, on a more realistic basis, she's correct in her assessment of Twitter as a toxic climate. Many people have recorded Hailey Bieber being targeted by people who were enraged that she and Justin Bieber were together, instead of him and his ex-girlfriend Selena Gomez. There is an extremely enraged fanbase that has gone on after Hailey, and she would be justified in quitting Twitter for that cause alone, but as you might have guessed, there may have been another reason for her to do so. The truth is, the internet is said to have an eternal archive, and all of your old tweets are stored in that infinite memory. If you're lucky, you'll erase them before someone sees the wrong ones, because several users have went digging for their old Twitter feeds and deleted inaccurate messages. To be fair, deleting tweets that you believe were misphrased or not in the correct way is entirely acceptable. So if you post a racially charged tweet that attacks other races and then want to erase it years later, someone may find pictures of you.
When I saw her video, I was so upset. There's never an excuse for being rude. I felt bad that that was her experience with me. You never know what someone's going through. I remember going through times in my life where I was so sad and so heartbroken that like engaging with people felt hard for me. I don't ever remember meeting her, but I thought about it and I regretted that, and I wish that that wasn't her experience with me. I wish I didn't act that way towards her. I'm a human and I made a mistake and I acted a way that was out of character for me. I acted a way that I don't want to be. I'm trying to do better every single day. I want to continue to grow as a person, and I'm open to people correcting me. I just don't think that those people that try to correct me and try to tell me what I need to be and what I need to do need to be people on social media.
Someone also has photographed some of Hailey Bieber's old tweets from 2012 and 2013, and they do not portray her in the best light, as you might assume. The first thing you'll find is that she not only swears in these tweets, but she often uses the N-word regularly. Furthermore, she says, "I'm not white, but that's uncomfortable or awkward." To be clear, she's really white, as someone points out that she's white. She also sought to persuade the guy who later called her out to forgive her. So do whatever you want for it. She also sent a slew of offensive tweets, which was equally disturbing. Except for someone who knows American history, she will say something like, "I'm sad for other countries that don't have Thanksgiving because they didn't have pilgrims and Indians to launch such a sick holiday." Although Thanksgiving did take place, it was with Native Americans, and it marked the start of a crusade that would wipe out nearly the entire Native American population. So why should other nations be mad that they don't have Thanksgiving? When doing so practically entails honoring genocide's precursor? Furthermore, she regularly used the N-word and called out members of the Black community in those resurrected tweets. Hailey Bieber spoke to a viral TikTok from last year in which she was accused of being disrespectful to New York City restaurant hostess. In a YouTube video posted Wednesday, the 24-year-old said the viral TikTok upset her and that she was saddened to have made such an impact on others. Julia Carolyn's TikTok went viral almost a year ago, after she shared it in July 2020. Carolyn, who claims to have worked as a hostess at a fancy Manhattan hotel, classified her encounters with celebrities.
We have Mrs. Bieber. This is going to be controversial. I've met her a handful of times, and every time she was not nice. I really want to like her, but I have to give her like a 5 out of 10. Sorry.
The video also mentioned encounters with Bella and Gigi Hadid, Cameron Dallas, and Kylie Jenner, in addition to Bieber. "This is going to be controversial," Carolyn said in the video, which has amassed more than 3 million likes. "I've met Bieber a handful of times, and she was not nice. I really want to like her, but I give her like a 3.5 out of 10. Sorry."